Alright, welcome back for more Sly 2 End of Thieves. We are fast approaching the end game where we settle things with Knob, but we have to go through so many different missions just to actually get to fight her. And it's so annoying, but you know, we just gotta deal. So let's get to work.
This engine room is locked down tight. Since we can't get in, I figure we'll have to destroy it from the outside.
You're carrying some heavy explosives, Bentley, because that engine isn't small.
It just so happens that there's a ready supply of explosives already available on the blimp. Walk one of these TNT barrels up to that engine room to destroy it.
What?
Sounds easy enough. What's the catch?
The initial payload in that TNT barrel won't be powerful enough to do the job. If you pick up 3 magnetic chargers, you should achieve the necessary blast force to destroy the engine.
Am I gonna go on a field trip around the blimp?
Just get close to the chargers, and they'll automatically attach to your barrel.
All right, let's blow stuff up.
Am I going on a field trip around this blimp? Is that what's going on? Oh, okay. I think this may take the cake in terms of tedious missions. missions. Okay, so I need to find a TNT barrel. Where do I find one? That's like the first important thing. Another magnetic charge. You know, it would help if I knew where I needed to get a barrel. Let me just die. Let me just die a horrible, horrible death. Then maybe I can actually find what I'm looking for. Like, maybe I'll spawn like right next to where I need to be. Cause I'm like, I must have missed the barrel. There's no way like they would actually grab an explosive barrel. I only see markers for the magnetic charges. I don't see markers for like an explosive barrel. Unless that's it. Oh my god, that's it. Are you kidding me? It's a field trip around the entire blimp. So you gotta take the longest route. Not get spotted, because once you get shot, that's it. Oh my. This is... Please do not have missions like these in Sly 3 or Sly Thieves in Time. Just don't. Like, just do us all a favor. Don't do it. Like, don't have that kind of mission available. And I'm pretty sure like there's someone out there like, oh well, what are you gonna do if they do have that kind of mission? And I would be like, well, there's nothing I can do but deal with it. I thought this was already done back at Rajon's level, where you pretty much had to walk a barrel halfway across the map. It's like there has to be simpler ways to get the job done. What also disappoints me is like there's not really much of a reference in the Thievius Vectorness. Like I guess like all the techniques you learn are like attributed to that, but seriously, they could do. That's what I enjoyed that from the first game. Where the heck am I going? I don't see the marker anywhere. There's one over there. How do I get up there? I can't, the minute I jump out this barrel, it doesn't work. Like, the barrel will explode, and I'll have to do it all over again. You're gonna start me all over again, aren't you? Oh, no, the game's nice. Still, it's long. Well, I'm glad I did take this into a separate part. This might just be the entire part. do I get my butt up there? This is a painful part for me. I don't know about anyone watching this, but this is painful for me because I mean, the other parts, like the other missions, weren't that bad in terms of pacing, but this kind of walk the barrel this way type of quest is just like, it's just making me really want to play a different game. Painfully slow, and then like you mess up, like you have to do it all, like you pretty much have to go back to start. It's like that game of Sorry or Trouble or whatever.
TNT barrel all charged up. It's time to deliver the payload to that engine.
Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Luckily, this somehow works.
Time anyone puts that engine to use.
Oh, thank God. How long did that take? That took 15 minutes.
And an unexpected windfall, I've been contacted by Inspector Fox over the shortwave radio. She's well aware of the dire situation we all face if Klakla becomes immortal, and has agreed to join forces with us so that we can destroy the robotic bird. The only catch is that she's unable to locate this blimp on her radar. To help her hone in on our position, we'll need to boost the strength of 4 local radio towers.
Oh boy.
Once Inspector Fox is in range, she'll take one of us on board to act as a tail gunner in a dogfight against Klakla. This is it. We don't have time for another plan.
We're almost over Paris, and if that hate hypnosis light show goes off, well, you know the story.
Oh boy. Oh. Okay, so who gets to do the mission?
Okay, Sly, we need to send Carmelita a radio pulse so she can home in on the blip. To do that, I'll need you to get on top of 4 very tall towers. They are too big to climb and too tall to jump up normally.
What's this all got to do with this thing you've got me wearing?
It's an experimental mega jump pack. By pressing the R2 button, you'll perform a huge jump, so be careful.
All right, sounds like fun.
Okay. So I guess this is where we got the... Yep. Not easy to get up there either, still. That might help. Or not. Actually, this makes traveling a heck of a lot easier. And I'm honestly surprised, like, Clocklaw is not trying to, like, stop us from doing anything. Okay, so that's 2 down. 2 to go. If this ends up going like straight into the end game, I'll just like I'll cut the video just so I can like make it like just so I can be like, oh well, this is the ending part of the game. Let's do it. Blah blah blah.
like Carmelita has picked up on our signal. She's now headed on an intercept course directly for us.
98% complete. Oh, I lost the jump pack. Why you gotta take the good stuff from me?
That's not flirty chit-chat.
How do you deal with the laser eye blast?
That should get her attention. Bad.
How do you deal with the laser eye blast?
That, Mila. Nice shooting.
I guess you just gotta shoot her before she shoots you.
Let up. You're doing great.
Oh god, she's got one of those? Oh, why does the game, like, why do we have to have the showdown be like this, yo? Why does it have to be this?
Not gonna like that. That, Mila. Bird, not the air. You're doing it, Cooper.
How do I deal with that?
That should get her attention. Close work. Shoot her. Nice shooting.
Okay, so I just need to shoot it once.
Good.
Oh my god! Oh, That is a bit of a troll move. Like you have to shoot the ring once. Don't shoot it ever again. Otherwise, you just screwed yourself.
Always
too busy shooting missiles to be shooting her.
Like that. Shoot the bird, not the air.
Shut up, Carmelia.
Yeah.
I want to change seats.
That should get her attention.
Now she just starts relying on this, and there's nothing I can do about it. What? Oh god, I hate this one. I'm already hating it. I was like, oh, it's simple. Shoot. Like, just shoot the stuff.
Yes.
I hate it. Especially, like, when I'm not, especially since I'm not, like, in control. I have to use the stick. Use the analog stick to aim and all that.
You're doing it, Cooper.
Right.
Taking damage. Nice shooting. Yeah. Getting through.
Oh, come on!
Team here, don't let me down.
Shut up, Carmelita.
Doing great.
What sucks is, like, I have to literally wait when I see those rings, because I can't shoot anymore once they get too close. And that one I shot. But no, like...
Not gonna like that.
Oh, God. What the heck? Oh no, this is one of those very, very stupid missions. You'd think you would have to shoot like in between the ring, because that's where I was aiming before and it worked. No. Like, I guess you have to shoot the ring itself. The game tells you nothing. Same problem I had with Sly 1.
Neela.
Like, they just They kind of just throw this stuff at you and you're like, oh, well, you need that.
That should get her attention. Not gonna like that.
The only thing that's familiar is the fact that you're on a turret. That's the only thing that's familiar with this, is that you're using a turret.
You're doing great.
Which I think you've only used, like, maybe... Like, this would be the third time you're using a turret.
Nice shooting.
I shot it, and nothing worked. This is a dumb mission. This is a dumb mission. This is very dumb. And I'm gonna keep complaining till I get it done.
To aim. Learn quickly. Getting through.
Oh. First, I wish Carmelita would shut up. Like if you're not gonna help, like if you're not gonna offer me good tips, then don't, like, then just shut up and fly the stupid chopper. Or get some missiles on this thing.
We're winning. Take that, Mila. Getting through. That should get her attention.
What?
The bird, not the air. Not gonna like that. Good. Doing it, Cooper. Yeah. On it, Ringtail. Our chopper's taking damage. Should have been a cop. That was some terrific shooting.
Oh, thank God. She goes down in half.
Sly, we've got a serious problem here. Kalakala's looking mighty upset, and I think she's going to take it out on us.
Oh, thank God it ends at half HP. Or a little less than half HP. If I had to go all the way, I would have just been frustrated.
Coming, guys. Hold on.
This is grim. Grim. Grim.
Never mind.
Murray doesn't like being trapped. Free the Murray.
Really? Oh my god, are you kidding me? The...
Murray doesn't like being trapped. Free the Murray.
Ow! Falling! Falling! I knew I'd go out this way, inside a battery. I just knew it. I'm scared, Sly. Hurry!
I can't even tell where I'm supposed to go, and I totally messed up. Yep. I was right there. It's right there. And nope, the game just like.
Oh no, we're diving. I feel sick. Oh, sorry, Bentley.
Hurry, Sly! We're going down really fast!
Come on.
I knew I'd go out this way, inside a battery. I just knew it.
If I missed this, I swear.
Listen, me. Don't worry. There's plenty to go around.
You might have a new body, Neela, but you're still the low-down, backstabbing coward we've beaten time and time again. This won't be any different.
Be brave while you can, Cooper. I might not have the immortality born of pure hate, but I feel something. Some power growing within me.
The heck am I supposed to hit anyway? At least that part is somewhat easy.
We did it!
Right on.
It's that emotional moment.
Die, insects, die! I hate you. Smash them.
Watch out. That thing's still kicking.
Akla mentioned something about a hate chip. It sounded like the source of her power.
If we remove it, she might stop attacking.
Then let's do a little open head surgery. I'll pry open that beak so that Bentley can go to town with his bombs.
And I gotta maneuver through that.
find you in your sleep and I will destroy you. You will never know a moment's peace for the rest of your short, miserable lives. The clock will know revenge. I am revenge. I am the Alpha and the Omega. Clock.
Okay.
Still have my hate shit. You will not defeat me. Never.
Let's get out of here. She's about to explode. Ah, my glasses.
Bentley, I'll save you.
Pick me up. I can't walk.
Come on, Sly, let's get out of here.
So is this how Bentley broke his legs? But wait, I thought he broke his legs in like the third game, or I don't know what's going on. I'll know in the third game what happened.
And there we were, at the end of the road. The Claw Gang had been defeated, and the clockwork parts lay scattered around in heaps. Yet, despite the explosion, they remained pristine. It was as if nothing could ever hurt them. Carmelita cursed herself for showing up too late to get a few shots in on Clockla. So she took it out on what was close at hand, the hate chip. And just like that, it was over. Without that core piece, that essential center of clockwork, there was nothing left. The parts aged before our eyes as if time had finally caught up with the ancient bird. How ironic that Carmelita, a police officer, would be the one to lift the curse from the Cooper family. The menace of clockwork would never again rise to threaten me or my children. True to her nature, she informed us that we were all under arrest. But one look at my gang told me that we were in no shape for a fast getaway. So I offered to go peacefully in exchange for letting my friends walk. They'd taken some bruises through all of this, but I was surprised, shocked really, to see them leave their gear behind as they walked away. Their wounds were deeper than I'd imagined. Those guys were hurting. Carmelita's old police unit soon arrived. With me in custody, her name was cleared, and she even got a well-deserved promotion. It was the least I could do. The ride to HQ started with us sitting in silence, trying to read each other's thoughts. As the reality of my capture started to sink in, she began to relax, and we got to talking. We spoke freely about our previous adventures, comparing notes and even getting in a few laughs. Then we started talking about, well, everything. Books, music,
What?
art. It was like we were on a first date. She even showed me the bottle she'd been saving for the special occasion of my arrest. My heart sank when she realized that our short flight across town had already taken 2 hours, a fact I kinda clued into after seeing the Eiffel Tower float by 17 times. She went forward to ask the pilot what was up, and it looked like my pals had left me a little going-away present before taking off. Floating away on the night breeze, I could faintly make out Carmelita's voice.
I'll find you, Cooper.
Well, and that's the end of the game. Okay.
I'll be seeing you soon, Ringtail.
Oh. Okay. Is that it? I think there's gonna be like an extra thing at the end of the end credits. Okay, so to speak about the end of the game. Well, overall thoughts of the game. And yeah, there's a lot of frustration in that sighing groan. And that's because a lot of the missions in this game overstay their welcome. I should start and say that this is a nice welcome change to Sly Cooper, because the first Sly Cooper was pretty much run to the end of the stage and that's it. That's all that there was to it in the first Sly Cooper. So it was essentially the first Crash Bandicoot. Oh, that's kind of cute. He brought back the champagne bottle. And it gives you a bit of ending credits to it. So, basically, I guess, oh, everyone, so this is everyone after they got out of jail, after they served time. Wow. It's kind of hard for me to give my thoughts on the game when those things pop up. Most successful real estate broker. Went to work for the EPA. Ended up frozen again on a mission saving baby. He was actually my favorite one. Anyway, ending thoughts. Like I said, it's a welcome change to the Sly Cooper series, because like I was saying before, the first Sly Cooper was pretty much just Crash Bandicoot. Okay, that's it. You've seen everything. You've won. You won. Go outside. I can't go outside. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. Those are some, and like before, it's a short set of end credits. I also got 100% completion because I picked up everything, more or less. Now, I think there's still a couple of achievements here and there. Huh? What was that square thing? It's hard for me to give my ending thoughts when the game just still. Oh, I can see the end credits again. Anyway, yeah, it's a welcome change, because before, like, Sly Cooper was pretty much just Crash Bandicoot, except with a raccoon, turtle, and hippo. It was pretty much Crash Bandicoot. So now with this change, it's now more of like what Sly Cooper is supposed to be as a master thief, and yeah, you definitely have to plan your heist properly, as you see in like those movies and whatnot, where they're trying to be like master thieves or steal this big thing. Yeah, like you have there's no way that you can actually get away with. There's no way you can actually get away with like pulling off a heist like that big and expect to get away with it scot-free. I mean, I guess you could go in just all guns blazing and get probably the same results. Maybe not. Who knows? But no. Anyway, it's a welcome change. Like having the open world map, the travel from place to place, to complete your missions. I do have to say the guards are somewhat stupider. They're more like Metal Gear Solid guards, and maybe in more ways than one. Not just as stupid where like, oh, like you can easily sneak past them at certain times, but when you get caught, like you get caught. Like when you get caught, and they're more or less relentless until like you can actually get away. My issue with this game is that a lot of the missions or the objectives overstay their welcome a lot. Like the whole walking the TNT barrel to certain areas just to blow something up, or getting certain MacGuffins, as certain people will call it, like getting certain keys or getting like certain objects. Like it spans across the map, and and that drags out a bit too long, in my opinion, for certain areas. I'm not fond. I do have a bit of an issue with the hint bottles. The hint bottles, it's nice to see. It's very nice to see like that there's only 30 hint bottles per episode. and that you can find them all more or less, but the problem is, like, when you're going to look for them, that's when the issue pops up, because I'm like, okay, well, where is this one hit bottle? And the only thing you can go off, and the only thing that can, like, help you find these things is by going by sound. It's like, you go by sound. So if you hear that little ting, 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 it's annoying, but you know it's nearby. Problem is, I wish you could go back and like have like a binoculcom and be like, oh well, oh that's where it is, or at least pull up a world, or at least pull up like a field map of the entire area, so you can be like, okay, well I'm here, and the bottle is in this general vicinity. I was only able to find like all bottles in certain levels because I looked online and I found a map that actually pointed everything out. Another thing that I didn't really like is buying the power-ups. You never really have enough to. You never really have like exactly enough to buy all the power-ups per each level. You have to, like, once you start getting like to episode like 4 and 5, like you actually start coming up short in terms of how much money you need to buy the next set of power-ups. Although you don't need the power-ups, well, I would say you don't need them, but you actually do, because you actually need the power-up for you actually need the paraglide power-up, which is a required one. And I think there's one for Murray that is required, or maybe one for Bentley that's required. Which is I find that rather stupid, because I would think that, oh well, these seem like optional power-ups and you don't need to use them because you already have all the tools you need. It's like, no, like you actually be forced to buy the paraglider, which I guess if you bought nothing at all except that and whatever other power-up that was required, you would definitely have enough by the time you got there. But it shouldn't be like, oh, you need to go buy this in order to like continue the stage. I think that's about it in terms of my dislikes. Well, yeah. The characters are more or less likable. The villains are more or less likable. I wish there was a bit more behind them. I mean, like, out of all the ones, I would have to say Arpeggio was probably my favorite out of all of them. But he pretty literally like came and went. Like he literally like showed, like he came and went. Like he popped in and then he died. I assume he's dead because he didn't pop up in the end credits, and I'm pretty sure that was Clock going like, die. I was liking Neela until halfway through the game when she started just becoming whiny and going like, the clockwork parts are mine. I was just like, I was like, oh man, like Neela's kind of cool. Like, I mean, it was rather obvious she's got the traitor subplot going for her. And no, I didn't look that part up. But I sat there like, this is kind of cool. But then she turned into this whiny little girl that, and not I don't have anything against like that type of character. It's just that she kind of just, like, her whole build up was just, oh, like she just wanted to, like, oh, I trust you and I'm here to help you get all the clockwork parts, and then it turned into, I hate you and I hate you for existing. I'm betraying you. Like, I am the ultimate. And I'm like, huh? Like that, like I just went, huh? I literally just like stopped liking Neela like after she started whining about the clockwork parts, because it just seemed like a it seemed like a school villain. And yeah, this is a kid. This is more or less a kid's game. It is rated E for everyone. So I shouldn't expect like that big of a development. But for her character to flip that way just really rubbed me. It just rubbed me off the wrong way. Oh, and I do like John Bisson. Like, he was actually pretty. He was honestly actually pretty cool for being so, like, just for being a villain. Although I would say like he was more or less like a misunderstood villain. Like he was like a misunderstood villain, and I do like those kind of villains as well. It kind of gave me a bit of reminder of like Powerpuff Girls, Fuzzy Lumpkins. My big, like, well, I still can't ignore that big gripe of the story, but I guess it did explain itself at the very end of how the clockwork part surviving. The whole thing of Clockwork surviving in the volcano is like, dude, like, okay, we saw this guy crash in the volcano. How could he possibly come back? Oh, and then the game at the end says like, oh, it's the hate shit. I'm like, oh, well, I guess that makes sense. Like, I was honestly sitting there thinking like, oh, well, maybe somebody's trying to recreate Clockwork. Like, I honestly thought that, I think that would have made for a better plot. Like, somebody's trying to recreate Clockwork, and like these people, the Claw Gang, have like various parts that they created based on Clockwork, or like they're like the remnants of Clockwork's minions. I think that would have worked out better, but this story plays out okay. Anyway, so by the time this video goes up, this exact video will probably be like the beginning of January. So we will be moving on to I will be moving on to Sly 3, and the Let's Play will be moving on to Sly 3. I'm still not entirely sure about doing commentary for it, because doing commentary for this game was a true hassle, and I can't believe it took me as long as it did to finish this game. I should have finished this game in about a week, but a lot of things came up. And there was no control over it. Like emotional issues, like things going on in life, just life in general, and then there's a whole lot of drama online. I know all the stuff that's going on online. We just have to play it by ear. We're just gonna have to deal with it, and we'll do what we can to get through it. We've always have. That's how we live as human beings. I'm getting too philosophical here. When we come back, we will finish. Well, no, not even finish the Sly and Cooper series. We will go into the third installment of the Sly and Cooper series, Sly 3, Honor Among Thieves. I am Brad, Reading Gaming Mole, signing off. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Peace out.